fixed? Do I still sound like a chipmunk? Is it all good? This stupid mic. Every time I move this dumb thing around, it goes chipmunk on me. Hopefully you guys can hear me now. Hopefully. And hi, Pink, by the way. Angry squirrels. Angry squirrels. That's so funny. Hi, guys. I hope that I'm back on. For some reason, like when I move this mic around, what somebody said, angry squirrels, and that's like, you're making me laugh with that. Because that's exactly what it sounds like. But anyway, I do want to read, I plead the fifth, thing about, oh yeah, I already read it. Yes, the angry little chipmunks, angry little squirrels. Hi, Pink. So anyway, hopefully everybody comes back in. But yeah, so Robert Avilas was at the gas station in Montello, and you know, I guess he went to the gas station quite often. But he had Chase with him, and the girl that um, her parents own it, but she sort of like helps them run it and stuff. She's used to seeing him, and she said on that day that he came in acting really really strange, really really weird, almost like she felt like they had Dylan in the car with him. Okay, so that's a little tidbit that I'll share with you guys. uh, and yes, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, Gina. Yay, you're no longer an angry squirrel. Yeah, I know, Gina, right? Um, so angry squirrel, yeah, isn't that funny? Because that's what it sounds like. Beep, 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 beep. um, so yeah, just in case you weren't in here and you missed it, I am gonna have Kurt Wadsworth on my live stream, either later tonight or tomorrow. So we gotta hammer out the times here. Um, yeah, Pink, doesn't it sound like that? Tina, hang on. Which day were they seen? I believe it was the day that Dylan went missing. Believe. So, um, but you do see the Robertson jail right now, right? I mean, there's some stuff. I know with this whole drag stuff and all this kind of stuff. Everybody's like been hyper focused on Kurt Wadsworth. And again, I just think it will be helpful that, to let him speak for himself. We're not going to trick him into phone calls or get him drunk and have him on live streams, threatening, to bury a PI, But and to be clear, in that stream, I think, I'm pretty sure, because I listened to it, but when I heard Troy Wadsworth say that, I'm pretty sure that he meant like, I'm going to bury him with my lawyer. Like, I'm going to take his money and bury him with my lawyer. So, but I found that to be, I don't even know. I mean, it was really obvious that he did not know that he was being, that he was on a live stream. And I just thought about like, how would that feel if somebody, called me up and I have no idea that thousands of people are watching me. And I've known this person for years and years. So I'm talking to them privately, or I think I'm talking to them privately. And really, like thousands of people are watching. So, I was like, oh, when I was watching that, I was just like, oh man. Um, you know, but Kurt's not going to be coming on under any false pretenses or anything like that. He's aware. And there is another surprise, but I don't really feel like that's for me to share. Um, but how do I want to say this? Yeah, you guys will be in for another whatever you want to call it, a treat, I guess. But one of your favorite psychics is going to be doing something. So, and it's not me because I'm not a damn psychic, okay? But you know what I mean. William Bowers, good day, Jess. So glad to see you live. Thank you, William. I appreciate that. Yeah, that live was very crazy to say the least. Uh, so, but yeah, that's really all I have to share with you guys for now. And I guess we'll just get ready for Kurt later. Um, and again, I'll give you guys a couple more minutes, but if there's any questions that you guys think are good questions to ask Kurt, you can go ahead and put them in the chat now. Um, because later on, when I do have him on, I'm going to be looking at my notes and I am going to be asking him these questions. So if you guys start, putting a crap ton of questions in the chat, I'm asking the questions I've wrote down. We have to keep some type of, structure here. So feeling super duper. I like that name. If Jim is legally going after Sleuth Mom for doing to him what he does to everyone, he publicly outs without asking them first. Will he also be going after all of us who find him crass and classless? I think that would be a question for Jim. Honestly, I mean, I can't tell you what Jim's going to do, what Jim's not going to do. I don't, quite frankly, I feel like all of that just needs to end. It's taking away from the case and stuff like that. It's released, it's out there, it's not going anywhere. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Like both of them trying to serve papers on each other and this and that. Listen, okay, we know how true crime rolls here. So it's a little early in this case for people to be already taking each other to court. Calm down, simmer down, simmer down. Yes, feeling super duper. Team Dylan. Who did Dylan hang out with? That's a great question. Well, I'm going to write that one down. Yeah, I mean, I watched that live stream last night and I thought it was a good live stream, but I really think Tyler, if anything, I said it in the live stream last night, but I never knew about Tyler Feller. Like I didn't know about his channel until this case. So I'm really glad that at least I found his channel because I think he's a really nice person. But yeah, I watched what happened with Jim and Sleuth Mom and stuff, and it's just I wish it would just stop. It's just she's not covering the case anymore. Jim's supposedly not covering the case anymore. So, but it's just whatever. F the PI. Lisa Jones in the house. Too early in the morning for his crap. Laura, what time later? I have to hammer out those details still, Laura, because I'm on the East Coast and they're in Nevada. So there is a little bit of a time difference there. And we're going to have to work out what is best for myself and for Kurt. So I plead the fifth. It's not going to stop hard-headed as AF, the both of them. Yeah. Hi, Grandma. Grandma, I am definitely going to need you. Okay. I'm slightly worried about trolls. And I don't want that. This is going to be, I'm actually not going to be doing that stream out here in the garage. I'll be in my house talking to Kurt. and you guys. So, my regulars, I trust you guys. I know you guys aren't going to be saying anything ridiculous. Has my okay, but we might have a lot of other people in here. Um, so, Grandma, what time ish? I am hoping that they agree to somewhere around like 8 tonight, or he agrees. Um, 8 o'clock my time, Eastern time. I don't know what exactly is going to work best for him. So we need to talk about that. And I do just want to talk to him first, and just sort of, you know, um, mm, show get him to understand a little bit about YouTube, and how brutal this world can be. I mean, he is aware that, all of this stuff is being said about him all over the place. Um, so, but I don't feel like it's right just bringing somebody on my channel and not speaking to them first, or, sort of saying, hey, this can get brutal. It really can. So, but I think Kurt's a tough guy, and I think he can handle it. So, Grandma, okay, this evening I'm available to lay the smackdown on trolls. Yes, 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 and Lisa as well. You guys, I'm definitely gonna need you guys in here for sure. Or at least, we might have just a really good chat, but I just don't want any drama. That's, me. It's not really my bag. So I plead the fifth. Oh yes, definitely. Tell him what he's about to walk into. No, Troy was not aware that he was live at all. So, you see why that is a problem. It's just, that's not how I want to do things. And I don't think that was the creator's fault. I don't really, I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and play the blame game, because, it's just drama. But no, he was definitely not aware that he was live. Um, uh, Grandma, did you take some personal time the last few days? No, Grandma. Actually, I need a vacation, and after I speak to Kurt later, I'm gonna take one because it has been nothing but this case. Another YouTuber and I have done a crazy amount of research. Um, I've still been talking to my sources and stuff. I haven't gone live with it. I think Jim Terry's been keeping everyone entertained, with stuff, and so, while he's doing that, we're doing the actual sleuthing. So, um, yeah, I plead the fifth. Does he know now he was live? Yes. Grandma, Pink Butterfly and I hang out in the same place, a force to be reckoned with. Oh yes, you know I love Pink. Feeling super duper. I just gotta say that name like that. It's like how I say Lisa Jones. Let's see, super duper. What did you say? I really hope that Kurt took Dylan under his wing. I can see them being friends, as he was also very close with his grandfather. That's exactly the way, that relationship has been described to me. That Kurt did look at him like a grandson, basically. So, but we'll hear from Kurt later. And I think that's going to be a better question to hear him answer outright. Annie A, why have a live and not be able to talk about nothing? What? I am talking. Is it not to your liking, Annie? I mean, yeah, I'm not going to tell everything at this moment. I'm going to let Kurt answer for himself for most things. But I did make a community post, Annie, just so you know. And I didn't tell everyone who I was going to have on. So I was like, I'm not going to keep everybody in suspense. Plus, I haven't been live for a couple days. So I just kind of want to chat to you guys and let you know that that's coming up later. So, but I mean, do you have like questions that you want me to answer or something, Annie? What do you want from here? I plead the fifth. I definitely want to hear from Kurt. Yeah, most people do. So Annie A, you say you've been doing research. Oh, I have a lot of it, but not tell us about it. Who said I was never going to tell you about it? Just because I'm not telling you about it right this moment doesn't mean I won't. Tyler, Jess is not Tim. She doesn't put words in people's mouths. Yeah, listen, and this is not going to be a tear down post on Jim Terry either, okay? Jim does what Jim does. I do what I do, okay? So I'm not in some crazy battle with Jim Terry. Again, Jim knows how to reach me. He found me. He called me. He loves to call me out in live streams. Hi, Jim. But, not everything is for YouTube. Yes, that is exactly right. Exactly right. And I really think that with all of this drama, all of this stuff, that we really have lost sight of Dylan already. And it has disappointed me greatly. This happened with Summer's case. And I see it happening in Dylan's case. So instead of coming on here and saying a bunch of stuff to you guys, I think it would be better to have Kurt on and let him talk. And Tyler knows. Tyler knows all the research I've done. He's aware, believe me. Like sleepless nights, all night, going over stuff with the detective, going over stuff with another YouTuber that I've been working with and stuff like that. And when the time is right to release certain things, we will. I'm surprised actually about how little research people are actually doing, because there's things that we've found that people haven't even like released or anything like that. And I'm not going to. I'm telling you that now. I'm not, because some of the things they're good for views, real good for views. They're super salacious, but they're not relevant to the case. So, I plead the fifth. I'm glad that you didn't have Jim on. That was a good decision on your part, even though I do like him. Great decision. Hey, listen, I've always told my subscribers to like who you want. I'm not here to tell you who to watch, who not to watch. You guys know that. You guys are big grown people, and you can watch who you want to watch. So, Grandma, you're a good researcher. I try, Grandma. I might take Jim up on his offer and become a PI. I'm not bad at it, actually. So, Lisa Jones. I bet night shift was rough. Never had to work it. Listen, good Lord. Like, you have no idea. Like, what you know what? A long time ago, I worked night shift for 2.5 years. And I worked 6 days a week, like 60 hours a week. You talk about a killer schedule. I never saw my family. I never saw them. Colleen, you probably have a way to get information just by being you. Maybe, Colleen. Maybe, I think it's more, if you treat people with respect, because we don't know. We really don't. We don't know these people personally and stuff like that. So I feel like just attacking them outright, what good is that going to do you? And what if they're innocent and you've just been like, spreading all this crazy stuff about them all around and they didn't do anything? It's a little problematic. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, William Byers. This may sound foolish, but I would like to know how Dylan ate daily. Okay. Did he have dinners in town? Did he pick up food while working at other sites? You expend a lot of energy while working on a farm. Yeah, you know what? That's a great question, actually. I'm going to attempt to, well, I'm not even going to move my mic. And I think, not only like what did he eat, I guess, but like how, did he have, because I don't know, like, did he have a little stove in his camper? Did he have stuff like that? Did he go on to Montello most of the time? You know, yeah, I think that was a really good question. Hi, Brenda. How are you? Brenda's saying, hello, Jess. Class is timeless and priceless. You are the rare lady who is both. Well, thank you. That is a very nice compliment. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Hi, Blue. Did I say hi to you already? Um, I plead the fifth. And if Kurt didn't beat up Chase, does he know who did and why? Yes. Um, who? Yes. So, did Dylan and Chase know each other? Before he just walked out of the woods beat up. Yeah, see, these are all questions that I feel like are really going to be good questions for Kurt. And I already have that wrote down that we are going to ask him about the fight with Chase, and stuff like that. So, Grandma, Jess, do you know whose land Chase was digging on at 3 a.m.? It was allegedly a man named Paul Townshek. I plead the fifth. Like, how well did they know each other? He gave him a ride to town. That's iffy. It's iffy if he actually gave him this ride. There's really no proof of it too much. There's really not a lot of proof of that. So, yeah. Lisa, you're going to have to tell us the rules for the live before we smash the trolls. Well, it's fine if people ask questions and things like that. Again, I don't know how much I'm going to be paying attention. Um, you guys, you guys see the private chat, right? So if you guys think that there's a really good question to ask, then you can go ahead and put it in the private chats for my mods. But I, like if they're on tarot destroyer level, let's go ahead and remove those people. Uh, but I don't want to just be booting everyone out. But again, this is a guest on my show, so regardless of how you feel, it is much more productive to ask questions than to start attacking people based on what you think you know. Okay, so I plead the fifth. Yes, I know. That's why I'm saying ask Kurt if he saw them together that day by chance. I think Jim Terry is saying Chase was picked up by his dad, right? You know what? I don't know everything that Jim has been saying. Honestly, I've watched, I would say most of the live streams, but I don't think I've seen every live stream that Jim's been on. So, Colleen, because there are exactly Colleen. Colleen's this a little inside joke. If you guys were not on that stream, my 6-year-old daughter waltzed in here and destroyed a troll randomly. So, and that's what she told them, that nobody likes you. And then she walked out with her ice pop. So it was pretty great. But Grandma does not listen to Jim. Okay. You know me. I'm open to hearing you guys out. I have my own feelings about stuff, but it's just I'm not getting into drama with people. I'm not doing it. So, if Jim has something to say to me, he can go ahead and say it. It's whatever. But William Bowers, interesting. I thought there were witnesses of Dylan giving Chase a ride towards town. Wonder if it was based on Chase's father's testimony. We're going to ask Kurt. We are going to ask Kurt about that. Um, but yeah, I have been told that they're seriously questioning whether that even happens. And when I say they, I don't mean Kurt. Um, talking about some of my sources. So, uh, not that I'm aware of. Feeling super duper. Yes, Grandma. Wasn't that the perfect thing? But yeah, not that I'm aware of. So, yeah, Aubrey. You know what? I don't even if I gave Aubrey a wrench, like, it, well, we probably wouldn't have anybody left in the chat, honestly. But she'd probably just be hammering everyone just to do it. Brenda, Grandma, you are refined too. Many creators may want to consider it. It is not just what one says, but what they hold close that helps to truly reveal truth in the final outcome. Yes, exactly. It's like I see the need and the want for people to, I want to know, no, 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 no. But quite frankly, not trying to be rude, but everybody could do their own research as well. I'm just saying, like, I mean, you might not have the sources that I have, but you could still do a lot of research if you wanted to. Um, so, but yeah, thank you, Brenda. You're really kind. So, I guess that's all I really have to say. I didn't really want to make this too long. I just didn't want to keep you guys in suspense and like pop that on you. And I was definitely hoping to see Grandma, Lisa, Blue, all you guys in here because I kind of need to talk to you guys about later. I am hoping again for around 8 o'clock my time. So that's Eastern Standard Time. Uh, Grandma, well, we'll see. I need you guys to be in here just in case we have some rogue beings. You never know. Trolls, they love to troll. It's their favorite thing to do. So, um, oh, no, I guess I shouldn't say that. Yeah. I might talk to Dylan too, Dylan Berg. Is there some things that he wants to clear up as well? And I've talked to him quite a bit. He's funny. He's a funny guy. I think he makes me laugh sometimes. He says some funny stuff sometimes. So, but like for instance, I don't think Dylan would mind if I said this. Um, like when he was talking to Jim and talking about being held hostage and stuff like that. Um, it was by his brother. It wasn't by a vigilante group. So there you go with that. Let's see. Jim Terry is a migraine headache on steroids for me, at least. I feel like he's a very divisive person. And I feel like everybody has their opinions on him, I guess. But I really don't think that the face of this case should be Jim. You know what I mean? Like, we could probably talk about Jim all day and night, really. But I'd rather talk about Dylan and the case. And what was I seen someone had a question? Sandra, question for Kurt: how often did Dylan stay with you? Well, I do know how often they saw each other. Um, but again, I'm gonna let him answer that question. And I'm assuming that, Sandra, that you mean like spend the night type of thing. Pink, he seems like he has good info. He has to put up or shut up personality. Yeah, I just, don't want to get into it. Just don't. Want to really keep the focus on Dylan and keep the focus on that. You know, if Jim has legitimate information and stuff like that, I don't have any problem like looking into stuff like that because I don't. This isn't a contest to me. It's there's a missing person, and that's the reality, really. So I mean, we could make YouTube fodder out of all of these people and make fun of them and do all kinds of stuff like that. It doesn't help us get any closer to finding Dylan, though. You know. So Brenda, I love your cool, calm, relaxed delivery, soothing. Thank you. You're welcome, Brenda. You're just full of compliments today, and I appreciate that. It's always nice to hear nice things. Um, let's see, feeling super duper. I leave any stream that he is on because I just can't listen to him bash a grieving mother searching for her child. Yeah, a lot of people have a lot of problems with that. And, you know, I just sort of sit back and just do this a lot. That's what I do. I mean, I'm like, okay, say what you will. And then I think, it's crazy because with Candace and between Candace and Jim, as much as they dislike one another, um, they really have brought a lot of attention to Dylan's case with their antics. Um, so, I think a lot of people are upset. There was a news broadcast yesterday, and Candace said that Dylan was not a slur word for a gay person, and they bleeped it out on the news. It starts with a F, ends with a T. It's got two G's in the middle. But she said that, and so I was looking at that, and I seen the people in the comment section not respond to that really well. So, um, Lisa, no, I don't think Jim's ready for you. Okay. Brenda, I could like lower myself to his level, but I am behaving. Good for you, Brenda. Behave. Um, oh, is that Sandra? Yes. How often did Dylan spend the night at Kirk's? Yep, I got that wrote down. So we'll go ahead and ask him that and let him answer. Yes, Grandma. Yes, Colleen. That's what that was. Unfortunately, it was. I listened to it and I was like, oh man, like this just, you know, I I don't know. You never know what people are gonna do. So yeah, there was not some happy people, or there was a lot of unhappy people in that comment section. Um, so William Bowers, I believe Candace was quoting another. Oh, let's see. I believe Candace was quoting another who had used the term. It was not the appropriate time to quote someone, especially without explanation. Did you see it, William? Did you watch that news broadcast where she said that? Because I'm not. I mean, I'm guessing that she was quoted. Was she quoting the PI? Did he call him that, or I'm not sure. Either way, I even if the person that I didn't like said that, I really would not say that. No matter what, you saw the clips, yeah, yeah. I wouldn't. I just wouldn't use that term regardless. I mean, even if somebody else did. I mean, just like now, I know that she did. And even if she was quoting somebody else, I could have just said that just now, but I'm not going to do that because, well, why? Um, if, and again, I always say that it's a big if Dylan was gay, then he was. But I've always felt uncomfortable with that, and that's why I started demanding proof from Jim before I would let him come up on my channel, because I was just like, I don't. This kid's not here. He's not here to say yes or no or anything like that. So I just didn't want to like have somebody saying that about him if he's missing, So it's like, I don't know. I don't know. I think you guys know what I mean. Sandra, Jim never used that word to describe Dylan. Okay. Who exactly was she quoting, you guys? Yeah, exactly, Pink. I just, I mean, yeah. Who was she quoting? If she was quoting someone like William said. I don't know who was being quoted, but the term was used. I don't know if she was quoting someone. It's sort of just sounded like that's what she said. She said that on her own. Let me go to that because hang on. Let me go to that quick. Sorry, it's an ad.
The grandparents of Dylan Brown hired this private investigator to help find him, but his theories...
Sick, disgusting plot that he has changed 3 times.
Cooley recently took to social media posting it parents no longer want him either.
Dylan's not here to defend himself, and Dylan is not a... Trust me.
The private investigator...
Yeah, no, that was her quote. That wasn't anyone else's quote. She said that. So
Idaho. But in this case, the family doesn't want
they quoted her
missing in Utah,
saying that. So but again, even if somebody else had said that, why would you repeat that? So but it's all optics. I like that name as well. I don't recall her quoting anyone. I think she said my son isn't. Yes, she did. I'm pretty sure that was her own. That was her. So hi Tamara. Good morning. William Bowers again. I will try to locate later today. It may have been on the Sleuth Bomb channel. That is the channel I was listening at the time. Oh, okay. Oh, so she... Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Tamara, I'm gonna need you as well later. If I never heard that word and the N word again, it would be fine with me. Yeah, I mean, there's just no reason to say stuff like that, and I think it hit a lot of people in the wrong way, I mean, you're talking about your missing son here, and you're like, I could tell you that my son's not, that. And, it's just kind of like, nah, that was a weird thing to say and not cool at all. So I don't know how much she's helping or hurting her son, but I'm not really going to sit here and rip her apart. I've yet to do that, and I'm still not going to do that. I mean, at the end of the day, she is the mother of a missing child. But, if you guys want to take her to task for saying something like that, it's up to you. Hi, QWERTY. Yeah, it was definitely inappropriate to use. If there's nothing wrong with being gay, why is everyone taking offense when someone says he is gay? Who cares? Yeah. I think it's more just for me. I mean, I can't like answer for everyone, Cordy. But just for me, it's not really that I'm taking offense. It's more that, I wish he was around to like sort of say something in his defense. Because I just picture like imagine that he's not, right? Which it being gay is not a big deal. But imagine that he's not and we find him alive and he comes back and he's like, wait a minute. The entire YouTube community thinks that I'm gay. Okay, why? Like I just feel like I don't know. I'm not even gonna go into all that right now. Super duper. Oh, Brenda's gonna indulge. Let's see Brenda first. Well, I will indulge a tad. When he kept repeating that he went to school with his mother, I felt that was a clue. Okay. Super duper. Did you hear the man who called into No Thanks earlier last night? I did not. He came in at the end of his stream right before 10 p.m. Was very interesting and believable. A resident there for 30 years. Did he give a name? You believe it was Chase? Really? So he didn't give his name though? No, I know it wasn't Kurt. No, I did not, William. But that's interesting. Brenda, I have had too many mother's boys to not know the implications. Yeah. Pink, that was not the word the mom used. That is the problem. Do you mean on that live stream, Pink? That the maggot word? Are you talking about that? That's not the word she used. Yeah, but that's his private life, which he is not here to address. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Um, so I struggle with it a little bit. I mean, if it's true, it's true. If it plays into this case, it plays into the case. Uh, that's all. That's the way I feel about it. William Bowers, Jess, you should listen to the call on he went by the name Phyllis. I think I'm going to. Yeah, I didn't listen to that at all. I didn't hear any of that. So, Grandma, I have taxi duty this morning, but we'll definitely be here for the live this evening. Okay, Grandma, I will see you later. The man believes Chase killed Dylan. That's very interesting. I'm gonna have to listen to it. He's lived there for 30 years. It's a really long time. Just wonder how old this person was. He sound like an old person, young person. That's interesting. Like I can't watch everything on YouTube, you guys. If I did, I'd be here for like my entire day of all days. Brenda, you're funny. Around 60, young to me. Okay. Well, that is interesting. I think I am going to listen to that for sure. Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to end this here, and whenever Kurt and I hammer out the time, you guys will see me go ahead and schedule that. So I will see you all later. Have a great day, and hopefully I will be seeing you guys later tonight. All right.